The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Wizards in Washington. Well, it was Washington winning their last game against the Pelicans. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Oh, okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Rockets, and Houston is looking to play Texas big. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. And, of course, Otto Porter Jr. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we know James Harden hits that step-back three a lot, and Mike D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he had a tough shot, live with it. That's some hard living, but it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, D.A. There's just no answer. We are seeing some guys who were role players last year, Doris, now stepping up in their games individually and becoming more prominent.
Well, I think that has to do with two things. First, the off-season work you put in. It's really advanced at this point. And what that work that you put in the off-season does is it raises your confidence level. And when you step between the lines, you better believe you can contribute. So it's, yes, it's skill development, it's strength, it's conditioning, it's nutrition. There's so many things that go into a role player starting to become more assertive and more involved.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Green in at the three spot. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Got a piece of it. And here we go, Paul heading to the hoop. And the shot goes in. Paul's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steals.
Now, here's Satoransky. And here's Ariza. Good work defensively by Capella. Ariza against Green. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Paul against Satoransky. Parker outside. There's the three. The shot that time, not on target. And the Rockets take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Interesting that they looked confident going in, but as the game wore on, I thought the crowd affected their performance down the stretch.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Paul kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key. Rebound, Washington.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul against Saturansky. Paul kicks to Capella. Back to Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Saturansky. There's Beal with the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now, this guy's deadly from the perimeter. Beal never hesitates.
To the paint to stop the run. And Capella with the layup.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Here's Beal after Clint Capella's bucket. Now here's Beal. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Count it. Beal's got 7.
I tell you, that's physical defense. Bradley Beal being aggressive, maintains his focus, finishes through contact. Exactly what you want from this guy.
Now here's Capella. And it's Paul penetrating and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Parker, top of the key. Ariza against Green. There's Beal with the 3. Kept alive by Washington. Rockets trail by 3. Harden draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Washington now. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and for two squads that don't know each other all that well, this should be an intriguing battle.
Right. In a matchup where you don't see the opponent often, there should be a lot of surprises. I don't know what to expect.
Stolen by Harden. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Got a piece of it. Here's Beal. That one wide left. Rockets trail by 3.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
Capella, the pass to Green. Houston moving it around. Tucker. Ariza with the rebound. And Beal just turned 25. Have we seen his best, or do you think he can take his game to even another level?
I think the key is going to be him staying healthy. Injuries have kind of plagued him early in his career. With health, he'll be able to refine his game and fortify his defense and expand that offensive repertoire.
Count that bucket.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, James Harden.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Now here's Beal after Clint Capella's miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And that one falls for Parker. And Parker drops them both. And last year, big expectations for the Washington Wizards. Yet, Doris, they couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Well, many believed, Kevin, they were too talented to finish as the 8th seed. And when you finish as the 8th seed, you play the top seed. So they lose to Toronto in the first round. There's still a ton of talent here, but lots left to prove.
And here's Ariza following the 3 from Chris Paul. Ariza with the bucket.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against New Orleans. In the corner, Harden. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harden's got his first 2 points of the night. Washington leading now by 4. Ball's knocked loose. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
You know, when Chris Paul came to the Rockets, a lot of people questioned if he and James Harden would be able to share the ball. Both known for being ball-dominant guards. I think you'd have to say it's worked out pretty well.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Howard comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Green and for Satoransky. Free throw good, Paul. And I think Chris Paul never comfortable with that ball-dominant label, Greg. He'd never played with another guard who could create, certainly on the level of Harden.
No doubt about it. I mean, Mo P, J.J. Redick, guys who were great shooters, but really more off-the-ball players. Chris needed to be that kind of a playmaker, but with Harden, he has someone just as gifted at creating baskets for himself and others.
Bradley Beal's evolution from prospect to all-star. He's a better scorer now, Doris, but also a better playmaker.
He is, Kevin, and Bradley Beal has been willing to take on more of the load on the offensive end. So not just wondering, okay, how do I get my shots, but how to involve his teammates. And his ability to improve that handle, the ability to put the ball on the deck and balance that perimeter shooting with the dribble drive makes him lethal.
On the free throw, no good. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
Here is Paul after Jeff Green's bucket, and it's Paul penetrating to the middle. Here's Nene. Green with the rebound.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now here's Ariza, and he also played really well in the win against the Pelicans. Parker outside, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. In third, the Rockets.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And so Nene will bring it up for Houston. Down low. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Beal from past the arc. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Here's Harden. Passed in Nene. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Now, this is Nene's craft, right? He works inside, has a knack for getting it up and down.
Ariza with it. Chris Paul covering. Outside, Beal. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now a timeout called by Houston. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Decker's checked in for Washington. And then for Houston, Shumpert is checked in for Gerald Green. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivers. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Green, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 10th in free throw percentage, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. The first free throw is good.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Both free throws good from Green.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. Shumpert finds Rivers. Back to Shumpert. Fareed at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Here's Rivers. Off target from 3-point range.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Now here's Beal. 16 points for him. Count it. Good.
Listen, this guy's got the green light at any time, but Beal with the nice look to set up the open shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Beal. Out to Shumpert. The Rockets with another miss. Washington leading now by 5. Ariza has the open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Gordon. Shoots over Beal. Washington with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Decker. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Washington lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Rivers dishes to Gordon. Over Beal. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, you don't get much more wide open inside the arc. He simply got to make that shot.
Rivers against Beal. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ariza with it. Picked up by Rivers. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
The Wizards shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Washington making a change here.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ariza. Rockets trail by 13. Gordon with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Ariza. And Green puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Washington Wizards. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And, Greg, nowadays it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
Decker is out there with Green. And there's Ian Mahimi. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Ariza in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, "Sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader." Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. Passes it to Decker. Down low. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 17.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, you look at a guy like Jan Mahimi, who plays the center position, and certainly that's a position that's evolving in today's NBA game. And Mahimi has done his best to change with it. Changed his diet to become a little bit lighter and more mobile, which is crucial.
Here's Ariza, following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. Ariza outside. Over Gordon. Ariza no up. Doris, you mentioned Mahimi changing his diet. He said that was not easy for him.
Well, Kevin, his weaknesses are French food and sweets. He describes himself as a big-time chocolate guy. But you understand, if you're Jan, that you need to change your body type in order to be effective and increase your longevity.
Saransky's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And a change for the Rockets. Capella's checked in. And the rejection by Mahimi. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Back to Satoransky. They get a hand on it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's the Rockets now. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal.
Timeout. Timeout.
That's his first foul.
Started.
And Washington making a change here. Ryan's checked in. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so Mike D'Antoni has had enough. Timeout. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. Here's Decker after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Stolen by Tucker. Decker passes to Beal. Back to Decker. And the pass to Satoransky. Mahinmi with it. He's guarded by Rivers. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Beal's got 18 points in the game.
He's gotten a little bit more selective with his 2-point jumpers, but that's a shot Beal hits with regularity.
With his first shot attempt. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 15. Rivers finds Capella. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Beal.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Decker passes to Bryant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
I'll tell you, Greg, there's no let up in how they play. They want to dominate every aspect, and that includes second chance points.
Another miss by Houston. Wizards leading by 17. And Beal kicks to Mahinmi. Beal the pass to Decker. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beal dishes to Mahinmi. Back to Beal. Over Gordon. Beal can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 17. Houston moving it around. Left side, Shumpert. To the inside, Tucker makes it off the glass.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go. Washington fast break. There's Decker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
The first free throw is good. So for the Wizards, Portis, he's checked in for Mahinmi. And Parker subbed in for Bradley Beal. And then for Houston, Gerald Green, he's checked in for Shumpert. James Harden comes in for Gordon. And it's Paul in for Austin Rivers. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Rockets trail by 18. Paul for 3. Rebound by Parker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Beal.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around, as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Now here's Paul. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And I felt like his offense fed right into his D. He caused a bunch of turnovers. There was just no let up in him all night.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help him climb out of this hole.
Bryant's shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Harden. 26 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Paul for 3, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And guys, when Paul kicks it up a notch, it's thrilling to watch. Always in attack mode. Great at looking for his shot and making the D pay.
Paul with the steal. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Portis. Outside, Bryant kicks it to Decker. Clock at 4. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Howard comes in for Bryant. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Decker. Now Paul. He's got 15. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And you gotta love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
Now here's Parker. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Paul against Satoransky. Paul outside. He kicks it to Capella. Pass to Tucker. Floats one. Unable to get that one. And Washington the other way now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, terrific performance. Really synced on both sides of the ball.
Well, especially offensively. The chemistry these guys have is infectious, and it really shows.
Now here's Paul following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Tucker can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 13. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's the guy, 2nd-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
For Washington, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw good, Satoransky. Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Fareed comes in for P.J. Tucker. Both good from the line that time. And I'll tell you what, Doris, Thomas Satoransky, he's got some game.
He certainly does, Kevin. We're talking about a point guard with excellent size and vision. He's an efficient shooter with some big-time range. And Satoransky will be a little bit more assertive the more confident he gets. This guy is on his way up. That's an example of great communication. He knows the
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Rockets trail by 15. Here's Paul. He's got 15. Shoots over Satoransky. Paul's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the paint, stolen by Fareed. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Green, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. The drive by Paul over Green. Paul's shot is off. Washington leading now by 15. Green with the ball. Chris Paul covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Third is Chris Paul.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The Wizards have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Paul. 15 points in the game. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots. Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Green. Some solid defense from Fareed.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
.124 left in the first half of basketball.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
The Wizards have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That's on Dwight Howard. And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Here's Howard. No good that time. Some solid defense there by Nene. The three. The offensive rebound. Green with the block. And he gets it back. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. The Rockets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Fareed. And Kenneth Fareed, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
Here is Paul, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Paul finds Green, and it's sent back by Howard. Passes it to Green. Paul with the steal, and oh, here we go with Green. Nobody.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Free throw good, Green. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. And here is Satoransky. There's the pass to Parker. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. And so it's Washington enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they got a nice advantage in the free throw department. I wish I was a shooter. They've been the one taking the direct approach. They're driving the lane, being physical, and forcing the opposing D into tight spots. And that's got them a lot of points at the line and the lead.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Welcome back, folks. A lot to see in that shot from high above Washington, the Capitol, the Supreme Court, the Lincoln Memorial. That is one heck of a view. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Washington leading now by 12. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Kenneth Faried is out there with Green, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Capella against Portis. Parker outside. Tries again. Portis in the post. Capella covering. Here's Beal. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Satoransky. He dishes it to Parker. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. They kick it out to Green. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 10. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Tucker, the pass to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Beal. He's got 20. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Parker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Paul. Harden, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. That's a 2 from Parker. That one's good from the corner. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, hats off to him for making that one. You can't find a much tougher shot than that.
Paul. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
And Satoransky kicks to Ariza. Back to Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 10. And the wide open shot from Paul. That one a little long.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
Sam Decker's checked in for Washington. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Paul. Beal with the steal. And Satoransky kicks to Decker. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 15. Bounce pass Gordon. Here's Harden. Here's Capella. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Capella's got 8 points.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Now, here's Satoransky. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now here's Shumpert. He's guarded closely. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for Houston.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Portis, the pass to Satoransky. Outside, Beal. Baseline try. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
That one is off. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
Now, here is Harden. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Kicks it out to Harden. Rockets working now with the fresh shot clock. That one goes in. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that quick lift from Shumpert allows him to get a lot of free baskets like that one.
Satoransky, the pass to Decker. Pass to Parker. Now Beal, guarded by Tucker, and they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
The Rockets making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Wizards leading by 11. Here's Satoransky. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Rivers finds Shumpert. The teardrop falls in. Shumpert's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, once he gets in or near the lane, Shumpert is very accurate with that floater.
Satoransky, the pass to Portis. To the middle. Here's Parker. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. On the wing, Gordon. Out to Shumpert from downtown. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. No good there.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Portis drives in. Back to Satoransky. And the layup's good off the glass. Satoransky's got 6.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And he makes the first. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with his development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Portis, and it's Green in for Jabari Parker. Rivers hits both of them. Washington leading now by 9. Satoransky with it. He has 6. Howard kicks to Satoransky. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good. Satoransky. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Rivers. Here's Nene. Good D by Howard. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Beal, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kenneth Faried. And Dwight Howard this past offseason on the move, Greg, once again.
And Howard traded from Charlotte to Brooklyn soon after bought out by Brooklyn, making him a free agent. He's hopped from team to team over the last few years, and you wonder if he'll find a place to finish out his career.
No good on that one.
How about all 4 of Bradley Beal's brothers chose to play college football? The outlier and the wiser choosing round ball.
Good on the second free throw. Now Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. Fires the 3. Rebound, Washington. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Beal over Gordon. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot. Well below 50% from the field in this period.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Here's Satoransky after Austin Rivers score. Here's Decker. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. Buries it down low. Decker's got 5 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 13. Stolen by Satoransky. The 17-footer. And Washington again with the bucket.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for him.
You know, I think, Greg, the faster the tempo, the better they are. And I love the pace they're playing with right now.
And Fareed kicks to Nene. Out to Shumpert. Stolen by Decker. Here's Beal. The Rockets pull it in.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
In the corner, it's Gordon. No good from outside.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Outside, Beal. Decker with it. Now guarded by Fareed. Beal from long range. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's an 18-point game. Rivers against Satoransky. Will it go? Rivers can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it is going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead. You can see the reason it can be a tough day down low, and he's going after it on the glass. Some serious length to contend with.
And Washington making a change here. Ariza's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Shumpert. Rivers surveying the D. Gordon dishes to Rivers. The feed to Nene. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
I love to see them pound it inside like that. Not settling for the perimeter shot.
Passes it to Howard. Back to Satoransky. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Gordon. And the wide open shot from Green. A second chance effort. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Wizards leading by 14. And here is Satoransky. He's got 11. And here's Green outside. Cans it from downtown. Green's got 11 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly. The defense starting to look helpless at this point.
That one goes. Count it. 9 points for Kenneth Fareed.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Beal finds Ariza. On the wing, Green. Releases from the wing and drills it. 13 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Rivers. He has 6. Paul for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Another one falls for Washington.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Inside, here's Rivers. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Ariza passes to Howard. Just 3 on the clock. And Washington again with the bucket.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bryant is out there with Green. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Howard. And it's Ariza in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Fareed throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Outside, Green. And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Ariza. That one doesn't go. Good D by Harden. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him. Parker's checked in for Jeff Green. Beal against Paul. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Green.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Nene. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Fareed. With the floater and the rejection by Harden. Rockets trail by 12. Paul for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Parker, and just miss after miss right now. Harden against Ariza. Harden kicks to Green. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. This is to Tucker. Oh, good on the triple. Washington leading now by 9. Here's Beal. Here's Howard. Second chance shot. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Paul looking over the floor. The dish to Capella. He gets that one. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Bryant. It's Beal on the wing. Now here's Paul. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Green against Parker. 13 feet away. Green, no luck. The Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Beal can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 9. Paul left side, uncovered, and right on target. Good. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Washington with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Parker. That one drops for him. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Harden scanning the floor. Nailed from three-point land.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From 10 feet out, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now just a 4-point Washington lead. The Wizards have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Back to Ariza. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Good work defensively by Capella.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
And Beal kicks to Mahinmi. Inside, stolen by Tucker. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Paul. And Beal kicks to Ariza.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Harden against Beal. Harden, no good. Washington trailing. Here's Ariza. And he drops it in from the low post. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Paul dishes to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. All going up court. It's stolen by Green. Fires for 3. Capella kicks to Harden. Green against Parker. Green finds Tucker. Shot clock at 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Harden against Ariza. And the pass to Beal. There's Parker with the 3. And that one is off. And it's Houston the other way. Green left side. Kicks to Harden. Green deciding where to go with it. Misses the three. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Green with the block. They retain possession. Washington again turning it over. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. They'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Houston's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good on the triple.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
And so it's Washington with it, following the three by Houston that won. It's Parker outside. Washington gets it back.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
They get it again. Capella. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
And the Wizards making a change here. Satoransky's checked in.
And the 6'11" Clint Capella, just a phenomenal athlete. The mobility at that center spot is something really so crucial in today's game, where every team is looking to expose big men on the perimeter.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Satoransky, the pass to Parker. It's Beal on the wing. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul of the game. And Capella grew up in Switzerland playing soccer. A striker. Part of why he's so quick on his feet.
I mean, reminiscent of another soccer-playing center in Rockets history, the great Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Capella, you know, he's a long way from that, but anchoring a 60-win team at age 23, that's one heck of a start.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Houston leading by 3. Paul outside, shoots over Satoransky. Tucker can't get it to go.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
And Beal gets to Ariza over Green, and the shot is long.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Pass to Satoransky. Now Howard. Back to Satoransky. Tips it up. Rebounded by Capella.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
Ball against Satoransky. Paul dishes to Harden. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Paul's got 27.
And young point guards can learn a lot from Paul. The way he handles the ball is remarkable.
Satoransky against Paul. And Satoransky gets to Ariza. It's tipped. Here's Howard. And good that time.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Capella. Paul outside. Shoots over Satoransky. Was shot by Paul. No good.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
To take the lead. The shot by Sadaransky, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 1. Here's Tucker. Money!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Sadaransky against Paul. Ariza with it. Here's Sadaransky. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Timeout call for Rockets. The score is tied at 117. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
.32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Harden. It's in!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win? He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
Paul against Sadaransky. Now Paul. To the inside. Parker with the steal. For the win. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the Rockets win the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Beal and Ariza fill out the perimeter. Parker out there with Howard, and it's Sadaransky in at the point.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Ball against Sadaransky. It's Beal on the wing. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right side, Green. Knocks it loose. Parker with the steal. Passes to Sadaransky. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And there's the pass to Beal. Ariza outside. And here is Sadaransky, guarded by Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parker lays it up off the glass. Parker's got the game tied up here for Washington.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Paul against Satoransky. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. To the middle. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Wizards trail by 6. Here's Satoransky. Bounce pass from Beal. Parker outside. Hits it from three-point range. Parker's got 19 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Harden inside the three-point line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Parker's shot is off. Rockets leading by 3. Green finds Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Paul for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got 30 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Satoransky the pass to Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Portis, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Paul for 3. Rebound, Washington. Beal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 26 points for James Harden. Wizards trail by 5. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. The tray. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Rockets leading by 5. Harden outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 29.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
You've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
The shot's good from Paul.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
And Satoransky kicks to Ariza. To the right side. Here's Portis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And here's Harden. He can't hit that time. Good D by Ariza. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Washington Wizards. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Satoransky against Paul. And Tucker has it in the corner. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. The Rockets also changing it up. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Kenneth Faried comes in for Gerald Green. And Shumpert in there for James Harden. Rivers, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. On the inbound, kept alive, Mahimi, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, Kevin, defensively, if you have got to foul someone, this isn't a bad choice. For Mahimi, it's been a bit of an adventure at the free throw line.
Mahimi hits them both.
I'll tell you, the big man from France, Jan Mahimi, had to fight through a number of injuries to get to this point, but he's the kind of battler every team is looking for.
Now here's Nene. Kicks it to Rivers. Over in the corner, Paul. And there it is for him. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
Here's Beal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And three-pointers constituting the majority of Ariza's shot attempts in recent years. He won't hesitate.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Now here's Rivers. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kenneth. The front court really carried you tonight. Looked like you put your team on your backs.
We won. That's all that matters. You know, us bigs is able to just, you know, go clean up, go get rebounds and putbacks and things of that nature.
All of it adds up to a win. Thank you, Kenneth. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.